Jamal Davis, middleweight out of Philadelphia, correct?
Yes, sir. Philadelphia.
All right, you're here in Southern California, getting some work in, helping out in Enrique Ornelas for his fight. Tell us about your time here and how you're feeling.
I feel good. My time here has been great. It's been great sparring and learning with Enrique. You know, me coming up from Philly through the struggles that I've been through and stuff. It's been good to come out here and actually have the time to relax this year and actually just focus on my boxing and stuff. I've been through a lot. Last year, December 15th, I lost my wife due to breast cancer. So this will be my first trip away from my kids and stuff in a long time. I had a great opportunity to come out here and box with Enrique for the last couple of weeks. It's been good. It's a good learning experience, a good strong middleweight. It's hard to believe me in middleweight, but good strong middleweight. And it's just been great.
When I first met you, you told me about the unfortunate incident last year. You have 2 kids. You have a boy and a girl. And if I remember correctly, you say you got married in 2 months.
I got married October 6th, 2007.
And 2 months later?
2 months later, my wife passed away from 3rd stage breast cancer and stuff. So the whole 07 process was real hard for me. I had trips back and forth to the hospital. I tried to focus on the gym. It was hard. And my wife was in and out the hospital every couple of weeks, and it was just getting worse and worse. And as the year progressed, after we got married, you could really see how how it took over, how the cancer took over and stuff. You know, with the chemo and the radiation and all that stuff that they put you through and everything. It's kind of hard to see somebody so young go through that. So her at 25, and I watched her go through it for 5.5 years. And I was able to see the fight in her that made her want to keep going and stuff. And so I decided to carry that with me, right now as I progress in my boxing career.
You're a young man and you have 2 kids. That's a big growing experience for a guy. Never mind the boxing and having to get in there. I mean, that's got to be nothing compared to what life has dealt you. And it's stand up, man. That's stand up stuff, and
it was hard and stuff. I had a lot of people around me, that was real positive. Steve Cunningham, his wife, him, they was by my side through the whole thing. They was able to talk to me and keep me positive on it. Basically told me just leave it in God's hands. Brother Nazim Richardson, he helped me out a whole lot. His wife, Sister Aya, Mama A, I love her. Everybody called and checked up on me and, really helped me through this time and everything. The James Schuler staff, Percy, his wife, and Crystal, his daughter. I had a lot of positive people around me and all, but it was like a real rough time. And the person that seen me go through it the most was my trainer, Sharon Baker. She's the only female trainer in Philadelphia, and me and her, our bond is so strong and everything that I could call her in the middle of the night when I was having breakdowns. I had a nervous breakdown after one of my fights. After I fought Peter Quillen in New York, and on Madison Square Garden, I had a real breakdown and stuff. Whereas though her and my brother and everybody had to run to the house and help me out, because it was like I felt like my world was crumbling and everything. It didn't look like my wife was going to make it to the wedding and everything. I had just came home, sat down, spent time with her. Then just a couple minutes later, after we had just went out and came back in the house, I took her and rushed her to the hospital again. So it was just like, it felt like everything was going apart and everything. And it didn't look as positive as I wanted it to look. Every year we bring in the year together. You see things like this and stuff on TV, and you just be like, it can't happen to me.
Yeah.
But from day one when it first started, I was right there. My mind raised me to just go ahead and just deal with anything that God deals me. And that was a situation that was dealt to me that I couldn't be a punk and just leave. I had to stay right there. We had 2 healthy kids. They love us. They enjoy being around us. And the worst feeling I had was having them at the funeral and stuff. Because we was all in that church about 2 months ago. Everybody was happy. We was laughing. And then you sit there with your 2 kids. You hear them screaming and crying for their parent. It was times where though I look at it and I be like, dang, well, if anybody had to, go first, God forbid, it would have been me, because I did more. I ran the streets a lot more and stuff like that. She stayed at home, she took care of the kids, did what she had to do. but I was young. So I wanted to be in the streets a lot more, so I matured up. God made me, you know, step up and, you know, be a man early. And thanks to the people around me that I'm able to do them things and stuff. And so far, it's been hard, but I'm still blessed right now because I have my mother who makes this all possible right here for me to be able to come to camp, train, focus, and stay on my boxing head.
You know, it would have been easy for you or for a lot of guys in that position just to find somewhere else to go. But it's not easy to step up and be a man sometimes and take on the responsibility. So props to you for doing that, man. Really, your kids are gonna appreciate that. I'm sure that they do now, but they'll understand even more so when they get older.
Because I'm in the gym so constantly. Like for me and the stuff I was going through with my wife, I was in the gym every day. There was times where the hospital called me and they said that the cancer spread into her brain. She only had a year to live. I hung up the phone and went right to the gym. And they were just like, well, you know, what are you doing here? You know, if you just heard that. It was all I knew. It hurt it. I broke down in tears when I said that, but it was all I knew. That's the only place I knew where to go to relieve any stress that I was having or any problems and stuff. So boxing has been like a blessing to me because it keeps me out of trouble.
As crazy as it may seem to some people who don't know, coming to the gym and getting in the ring and putting on gloves might be the safest place for a young man like you to be at times like that.
For the problems that I was having, you know, it's been a real blessing for me to be in the gym and stuff because some of the stuff that go down, you know, especially with my wife being sick all year, it drives you to drinking. It drives you to just say, you know, I'm tired. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. You know, some people would have picked up a gun and went outside and just started shooting people that get on their nerves and stuff. And I had a lot of crazy thoughts that went through my head when all of that was going on. But, you know, I made it through. God, you know, he kept me right for that one and stuff. You know, no partying, no going out. Just sitting in the house and, you know, trying to pick up a Bible and read and, you know, learn more and stuff. And I got a lot of people from the church that call me and stuff, and I check up on them and everything. And it's been a blessing. You know, this year right here, I believe this will be my year. It's a little stress-free. It's kind of hard because my wife's birthday is coming up on the 19th, which is next week. So, you know, I had that. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, you know, and I got a lot of memories, a lot of thoughts and stuff like that. So it's a little difficult, but, you know, I'm getting through it slowly but surely.
All right. You're 7-3. You got 6 knockouts. You're looking at this is going to be a breakout year for you. You're in camp with some top people. You got to fight possibly on a Goosen card in March. So
you know,
hopefully things will work out.
Hopefully things will work out. You know, it's a blessing to be here. I want to thank Enrique, his whole team for having me out here. Dave, you know, the gym over here is lovely. You know, I can't wait to come back up here one day and get ready for one of my fights. But it's nice out here. It's a real blessing. It's fun being out here with everybody. And I get a chance to hang out with you.
Yeah,
you
great.
It's
everybody's favorite guy.
Yeah, it's a beautiful environment out here and stuff. And everybody embrace you so much. You know, it's good to be around that type of atmosphere.
Well, you know what? You made a bunch of friends here. You definitely made a friend with the website, Pound for Pound. Yeah. We're going to keep up on you. Oh, yeah. We're going to make sure to let everybody know, even when you go, you know, back home, we're going to watch. And as soon as you're going to be fighting, man, we're going to make sure to let people know to buy tickets, watch it on TV, wherever it is, all right? That's a promise.
Y'all going to see a real problem this year. I'm stress-free, no drama, you know. Everything I do is for my kids.
All right.
So, you know, when you see me in the ring, you see me boxing and stuff, it's going to be beautiful.
All right, man. I can't wait to get with Brother Nazim the next time so we can exchange stories about you.
They on their way to California now, and I hope they out here before the end of this week, before I leave and everything.
All right. Jamal Davis. Middleweight. Philadelphia. Look for him.
Sharon Baker is my trainer. It's the only female trainer in Philadelphia. And she only worked with the best, and I'm blessed right now.
Thanks for making me a fighter. Made me learn a little bit faster. Made my skin a little bit thicker. It makes me that much smarter. Thanks for making me a fighter.